What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I hope everyone had a fantastic, long 3-day weekend. It was great. I did a whole bunch of nothing. I hope you guys did the same thing, chill out, had a good time, and of course, we're gonna see what's Luna 2 doing and what's going on and why it's pumping. Didn't we all think that Luna 2 was gonna dump prior to Binance? Well, turns out that, well, we're all wrong and that Luna 2 is recovering and doing quite well, and we will be explaining why this is happening. We're seeing Binance, one of the larger exchanges, listing Luna 2.0, and hours before it was listed, it was pumping up, and I suspect there are people that were cautious saying, hey, I'm gonna wait for a big dump before I buy some Luna 2, but clearly that isn't the case because people are looking to buy it now, and I've heard of some people trying to short Luna. I'm just thinking to myself, why would you short this low? I mean, it hasn't even gone to all-time highs. Hell. It's a brand new coin. Well, I wouldn't say brand new. Well, actually, it's brand new if you think about it. But it's brand new with all the old legacy builders and developers coming on board. I do not know why some people shorted here, and there are reports of people shorting over $20 million, and they got short squeezed. The reason why these people are shorting this low and this early is because they are revenge trading. They think Luna 2 is going nowhere. But remember, folks, Luna 2 has one of the best UI user experiences. They have tons of builders, validators, and lots of support. Shorting here is not a good idea, and if you don't want to get short squeezed, well, do not short. Attention, Luna airdrop recipients. There are some folks who have received less Luna. Well, ain't that something? Luna 2.0 is having issues where they are not distributing the correct amount of Luna 2 to people who had Luna. Well, why is this surprising? I mean, if you think about it, there are over thousands and thousands of wallets here, and as you know, all of this was done last minute and fairly soon, so of course there will be some bugs. The key takeaway here is that even though some individuals are receiving less Luna 2 from the airdrop, the important thing here is that they are looking into it and they are looking to correct and rectify their mistake. That is the most important thing you can do for a new blockchain. Having the ability and having the willingness to do what's right by the hodlers, the investors, the community. So even though there are some roadblocks and some road bumps, I would say, hey, you know what? There is nothing to worry about here if they are actually doing what they are saying they are doing. And I'm sure in the future, we will hear about the rumblings of whether they did or if they did not do this. Apollo DAO has now been deployed on Terra 2 by Bit. 11 a.m. UTC, May 31st, going live soon, with up to 25x leverage supported. Holy moly. Gate.io has completed the new Luna airdrop token according to Terra Money. And of course, Binance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic news because we're seeing more and more exchanges listing Luna 2. And they are looking to do it expeditiously. Did you guys see Bybit 25x leverage? Holy cow. That is a lot of leverage, 25x. Man, you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose just as much and even more money. So I would say if you're on Bybit, okay, if you want to leverage, hey, you do you, but I always tell folks, it is never a good idea to leverage because when you get that margin call and you're sleeping because you know cryptocurrency never sleeps, if you get a margin call in your sleep, then my God, my golly, you're going to wake up to a hot mess. So my warning sign to you guys is that if you want to leverage, don't do it. Just don't. But of course, there are some folks who knows what the heck they're doing. But even then, I would say don't do it if you can avoid it because that's risk you do not need. Cryptocurrency is already a highly volatile and highly risky asset. Adding leverage on top is just like saying, hey, you know what? I am going to jump out of an airplane with a parachute, but when you add leverage to it, I'm going to jump out of the airplane and skydive, but I will also light myself on fire and then have a parachute as well. I can do without the lighting myself on fire part, but if you want to do it, again, up to you. So how do the charts look? Well, let's see. Luna started at around $1.08 on this exchange, and it's currently up about 753% from March 29. So Luna is doing pretty well depending on which platform you're on, because not every platform is made equal. So some folks have the first mover advantage. Just remember, folks, not all platforms are made equal, and some have first movers advantage, and that one in particular did. And that would be KuCoin. Luna Classic is currently at 11,439. Luna Classic isn't doing too hot. If anything, it's selling off. So if you see here, Luna Classic compared to Luna 2, well, Luna Classic is selling off and Luna 2 is going up. So we're seeing an inverse relationship. Originally, I thought that, hey, you know what? Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, they trade in tandem, right? Up and down together for the most part. I was thinking that Luna Classic and Luna 2.0 will do the same thing, but currently it's an inverse relationship. I personally believe that in the near term that eventually it'll trade in tandem up and down together, Luna Classic and Luna 2.0. Just for now, we're seeing an inverse relationship because it's all too new and people are still settling to see where everything goes. Terra's new Luna token surges 40% after listing on Binance. Luna 2 price jumps 90% ahead of big Binance airdrop. Simply put, the more exchanges we see, well, guess what? They're going to promote Luna 2.0 because it benefits them because of volume. You saw KuCoin over 940% volume on the first day, only because they had first movers advantage. Meanwhile, Binance was still working on getting all their stuff working. KuCoin was first to hit the market and first to reap in and rake in the benefits. I was seeing in the comments, people are saying, hey, John, why don't you buy right now around $5? I said, hey, you know what? It's too risky for me. I'm going to wait to see where the dust settles. And sometimes waiting is a missed opportunity, but that's okay, right? Currently, we are in a quote unquote bearish kind of market, and being patient, well, you may miss out on a few gains, but I sleep much better at night. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, and most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.